Will there be a change of fortunes for the Central Holding side today in this Glory Hunter episode? The sad news is we're relegated for the Monday Cup. What can you do? We just had a pretty poor campaign. First class, we are looking to win another title here. So obviously the performance last season, they did win the league. But yeah, that doesn't count for anything. I think what's happened here is like a few players have sort of retired and moved on. We've got a few experienced heads there, but it's just teams have worked us out a bit. But we've got Vujun back today. Hanu Vujun, remarkable test career, 20 50s, 900s. A good career in first class in general, 3600, 3650s, 1400s. Back in the team today. But yeah, we've got Peter and Rabada still. The conditions favour a bit of seam bowling as time goes on, so that will but we've got a pretty experienced core there. We've got Hall that will continue to get a bit of a run. Like, had a lot of starts in the one-day competition. Wasn't too bad. Just the 150 and average of 39, but I'm pretty happy with how the performances went. But you got to have Adams and Van Bruin there. Like, Adams obviously 34 years of age. Van Bruin 31. Hamza at 5 is pretty experienced too at 34 years of age, but played for South Africa. Like, there's a lot of experience in this team. It's just got to deliver on the day. Even Kagisko Rabada's a fair age of 34 years of age in this save. But yeah, let's see how we go in the first 4-day game here. And we've won the toss. We will elect to bat first, because I know the surface is going to deteriorate. It's just how many we can get. We are predicted favourites to win this game. See if indeed we can deliver that. Yeah, maybe the whites are where we're best suited for here. So they've got Nante Burger, I think that is, and Impong Wana. Yeah, Nandre Burger has played a little bit for South Africa. Pretty good career, actually. Yeah, just got to get some runs on the board. Make sure we can apply enough pressure. He's won something this season. Of course, I've got the 20 over stuff, which I'm looking forward to. We haven't had that for a few seasons as well, so that'll be very fun. Richards is gone. Richards is just not having a season to remember. Out for 15. But no, exciting times here at the Glory Hunter save. Like, pretty much for me is just a case of rebuilding this team just a little bit. Like, maybe a hard thing to win some trophies straight away, but we want to be here and win at least a couple of things before we ultimately move on. 48 for 1. Since this competition is not going to be easy either. Good shot. Driven down the ground. That is a nice boundary. Commons. And picks that up pretty well. That's gone all the way for 6. 5 for 1. Swept away. That is a lovely boundary. It's looked alright so far. It's alright, the batsman looking pretty accustomed to this format. 19-year-old, plenty of promise. And again, shows the promise and then gets out. Gone for 44 off 67. Van Bruin in, and it is 85 for 2. It's been a pretty even session. One for 2. At least 350, 400 on the board. Can we at least achieve that in this innings? Something for our bowlers to bowl at. Good shot. Finds the gap and drives that away for 4. Okay, that is a good half century for Adams. Van Bruin has got a good delivery from Impawana. Did struggle a little bit in that innings, is gone. On for 20. Hamza in now. Looking a bit shaky again. 149 for 3. reasonably, going to be reasonably competitive in this competition. May suit us a little bit more. So Adam's got our first ever 100 in this South African adventure into the save. You get the first class 100. Yeah, definitely looking for retribution in that one-day save. Anyway, that was very disastrous. 174 for 3. Yeah, just got to do what we need to do. Patience. Good shot. Runs. Just got to get them bowling some overs under their belt. We're just above 3 and over at the moment, which I'm really happy about. 3 and over is an acceptable rate. Gives us enough time to bowl oppositions out. $81 for Adams, 33 for Hamza, and it's 201 for 3. Right, basically on 3 and over. It's a good shot. Just finding the gaps, playing pretty well so far. Batsmen have tried to occupy the crease, punching any bad deliveries. Yeah, plenty of ones and twos being taken as well. So back-to-back boundaries for Hamza. Hamza's intense. Got up, it brings up a half century. That's a very crucial half century. Obviously, got 100 in the one-day campaign as well. But yeah, one of the leaders in this team that really just needs to rectify that campaign that we had previously. Burger coming around the wicket, changing the angle to Adams. Adams up to the task, just drives it down the ground for 4. It's the 94 off 202 deliveries. Make that 98. Now for Adams. Finds the gap. 241 for 3. Adams on 99. He's gone for 99. Oh, no. He walks off. He'll be kicking himself. That would have been his 8th first-class 100. He's missed out. Vujona now the keeper. Door opening up a little bit here for Province. Got Hamza looking very accomplished. 71. 260 for 4 after 84 overs. And the run rate just above 3s. It's away. Good cricket stroke. They're looking to be aggressive. And just take the attack a wee bit to the tiring attack of Western Province, who have toiled away for full wickets all day. Oh, that's a big snack, and Vujon back in the team today, doesn't trouble the scoring too much, out for 9. Mulder in, and it's, you'd have to say, an even day. If we'd only gone into the, it stumped 4 wickets down, I would have been quite happy with that. Now we've just lost Mulder as well. Now the was looking likely not to get over the 350, 400 that I wanted. Score quite a few more. We've got a few batting options to come in. Hamza has to really pick on here. 300 up. 300 for 6. Seven. Hamza runs a tight one, and that will be 100 for the veteran Hamza. Had a pretty good domestic career. Bit of a shame in the career for South Africa. Didn't really get started, just the 150 and 16 innings. He's still quality here, and that's delivered a very good 100 when it was needed. And Smith will get a good delivery in to Mafaka, and that is out for 8. Eater in now with Hamza. And you'd have to say it's been the Western Province day so far, just with the amount of wickets taken towards the back end of today's play. Can we add some more valuable runs in? We've still got runs on the board with the pitch that is deteriorated a wee bit on day one. 325 for 7, so a good hard-fought day. 107 for Hamza, Adams on that 99. 44 from Hall at the top. Yeah, everyone's struggling a bit. The bowling has had a lot of spin. Main frontline bowlers have got through a ton of work. So around the ground, 394 out Northerns. SW6 about to start their innings. 252 out KwaZulu Natal Coastal looking alright there. And 402 for 5 at Eastern Province. Day 2 here, and we just need to start the day reasonably good. Get a few runs on the board, get them into bat. Hang around a while as Hamza starts to open up a little bit. Good shot. Peter has to contribute a few runs as well. Moves to 12 of 24. And a miss. And grind them out, tire them out, make them feel as though they've got to do a lot of work. A lot of rest. Peter gone. That's a good delivery from Burger. Up for 13. Kagisko Rabada. Play a few shots. Hamza, is that enough on that? Yes, there is. Got something competitive on the board anyway, and it's been a little bit more aggressive this session, knowing that the innings is just about to wrap up. Rabada adding some very valuable runs on the board. Another reasonable, valuable partnership. 136. Hamza, what a good innings this has been. Oh, hits that pretty hard. That is a lovely stroke before. Oh, that is a miscue, and there's a cordon bowled for 9, and that will force the hand of Hamza, who will just probably tell the number 11 just to stay at the other end. As they hit a few out, try to hit a few out of the park. He's gone though. He's tried to sweep that pretty hard, and a good finish to the innings though. Big 140. We get to 374 out, so that is a pretty much a competitive score on the board. So now we've got to bowl pretty well. We've got to be quite aggressive here. It just shows that we are the heavy favourites here. If we can convert it, so they got Sanka Kumalo. It's a little bit for the South African side. Daniel Smith. But Dezorzi has just recently played for South Africa. You got Kyle Varane there. Good quality players in that lineup. Is in the right area. The wicket is Smith. Been very good. 8 overs, 3 runs, on for 11. Very expensive at the other end, but the wicket was taken. He won for 1 after 17 overs. Order a good delivery, and the other opener gone. Marlowe for 22. Bring Peter in, just put money in. Rabada back into the attack. Just want to give the seamers just one opportunity, one in. Peter, and none for 39 as well. Just getting the breakthroughs that were required. Gets the wicket of Bird. That was a good partnership, that one. Bird gone for 70 out of 134. 159 for 3. It's a pretty evenly fought game at the moment. 569, that's a huge score for Boland to try and chase. Mulder gets it into a good area. Dezorzai is gone with Dezorzi. 3. Mulder in good areas. Kyle Varane now out 159 for 5. They're all just come in and just, I think, just really try to cramp things up a little bit now. Try to get that economical spell going. Go and Rabada. Pretty well without any reward here so far. 212 for 5. 64 for English Commons, 33. We'll be back into the attack, rotating in. For a lot of work. The spin coming in. Hamza bowled a little bit in the past. And Bruin, have you bowled a wee bit? But a part-time, very part-time-ish spin. Freshen up the bowlers for the new ball. It has just been taken. Just bowled a few with the new ball. See how that would pan out. Day 3 here, session 1, and we just lead by 115 with 5 wickets. Still needed to wrap up the innings. Finally, Rabada gets reward, and Commons is gone. Gone for 52. Got the wickets. Short pitch stuff. Another wicket. 319 for 7. English gone for a very good 124. Anthony English, the youngster. And Pomwanga out now. 323 for 8. Coming in. Keep their trying to keep our main seamers relatively fresh. And a 5 for Mafaka, the wicket of Ramanala from Afghanistan. And we lead by 34. We do get the slight edge there. And now we're just looking to probably consolidate our position. The predictor is showing that we are still heavy favourite. Is going to deteriorate, and that's probably even the game up a little bit. Hall gone for a golden duck. Need Richards really to just knuckle down and get the score. He's just had nothing all season. He's one of our key men. Look to turn the fortunes around at this club. 23 for 1. Looks that pretty well. That's gone for 4. One for 1. This guy set down the third man. Dinks it down there. It's another good stroke. Got to try and keep the scoreboard ticking over a little bit as well as the game goes on a wee bit. There's going to be some very important runs needed to be scored. Missing so many times. Swats that away, and that's the 50 runs up. That's a 50-run partnership, I believe, as well. That pretty well. That's gone all the way for 6. The intent is pretty clear from the Gauteng side. Central Gauteng. Looking to score relatively quickly, and that is Richards out, but a decent innings for Richards this time. Gone for 41. Bruin in with Glenn Adams. We're just really looking to advance this game just to the point where we can get something competitive on the board. 77 for 3 though now it is. A situation where just a bit of knuckling down's required. Comes in really good form, obviously off that big 100. Been the difference between the two sides so far. A lot of time left in this session. We want to bat the next 2 sessions out and give whatever the province on the last day to try and chase down. $99 for 3. Good shot. I'm impressed by the experience of Adams here. Just offered quite a bit this season. It's the key partnership. And the Varus been coming out quite regularly here. Obviously, seeing that as a good shot against commons. Good shot. Boundaries. There's a plenty here. Exactly what I want. We've kept the scoreboard ticking over despite trying to slow it down a bit. Like one of these two to go onto a big 100 again. 119 for 3. Beautiful shots. This worked it round very nice. This is the best we've played this season so far, I feel, in any format of the game. It's just more assured. It's like it's our format. Back foot, and it is following up from the 99 to 50 for Adams. Fastest 50. That is pretty remarkable. Oh, playing a massive wild swing there. This partnership is just getting very dangerous. And now that the lead is just ballooned out to about 175 now. We're not doing anything different either, which is very pleasing. Each pawn its merits. Not overly aggressive. 160 for 3. A great partnership, this. That's the gap again. It's just nice back foot punch drives. That's been a highlight of the Hamza innings. Tried it again there and missed out. 70 off 90, 48 for Hamza. Backs up the 140 with a 50. A very important 50 as well. Is still just adding a massive partnership. That's the fastest 50 now, 54 deliveries. Oh, he's hit. Adams has hit that so well. That is, it sailed over the rope for 6. Just looping it up, asking to be hit, and Adams has taken that on offer pretty well. 12 minutes to go in the session. 2:17 the lead. Still a session to go on day 3 too. So if we bat reasonably well in that next session, you're looking at a big lead. The intent's been there in this innings. Just scored a little bit faster. A 92 for 3 after 38 overs. We're just about on 5 and over. Not really taking too many chances. That's picked up nicely. That is 4. Just nicely controlled and down the ground and letting the ball do the work. It's very fast outfield here. All-time record partnership, 123 between Adams and Hamza. 206 for 3 after 41 overs. A lead of 240 with a session to go on day 3. So around the grounds, we've got a pretty close game there, although Northerns have blasted out another, well, Brevis has. It's in very good form, another hundreds. Masalia. Pretty big scores in that innings. And yeah, like the Kazulu and Child Coastal pretty dominant there. Boland doing a pretty good performance in that innings as well. Ruben Trumpelman plays for Namibia. A pretty good player too. Pretty good averages. Good shot. The ground, 4 more. Good batting from these two. These two have been class in this game. Save. Nice and safe. Another boundary. Runs are really starting to flow off the bats. Hamza's going to nearly run a ball. Denied in the first innings. Got to 99, but it's got to 100 this time. A good innings from Adams. He is led at 3, but this is putting us in a match-winning position. He's gone now. Mpawanga finally gets the breakthrough, but the 100 was needed. 106 of 133 deliveries. Anu Vujun now come in and play some shots. 250 up in this third innings. A lead of 288 now. Moves into the 90s with a big maximum. Two off 100. Great strike rate. Absolutely tonked that out of the park. 271 for 4 after 53 overs. Lead has just got above 300. Down the ground, that is 4. 28 of 105. Can he get back-to-back hundreds in this game? On to 99 now. Is this the moment? And it is back-to-back hundreds. Change of fortunes for the Central Gauteng side. And a fastest 100 of 108 deliveries. 100 of 111 balls in brilliant form. Smashed. This is a handy knock from the keeper as well, as this has really loaded the score up. It's going to be a fascinating last day if you can chase this. 60 minutes left in the session. Up. How many more do you want? Do you want to bowl a little bit at them at the end of the close of play? Runs are really just coming at 8 or 9 and over here pretty comfortably. It is exquisite. What a 50. A very action-packed 50 with 10 boundaries in it. 314 for 4. Arms are gone. But, done the job there. 101 off 114 deliveries. Oh, a wee bit of turn on the pitch now. Like, I've just seen the pitch just deteriorate a wee bit. Absolutely have the license to hit here. A couple of decent overs. I'm going to let them face the music from Rabada very aggressively with a few other... with men round the bats. 29 for 5. This has been a good innings. We're going to declare it. They're going to need 371 to win. 336 for 5. 200s in that innings to Adams and Hamza. They top scored in the first innings conveniently between the two. But yeah, that is a pretty good effort. And now we're just going to really ramp up the pressure in the last sort of few minutes. We are heavily favoured to win this game. Very much searching for any sort of wicket to close out the day's play. And we've managed to get it. That is a very good end to the day. Right on the stroke of the day's play. We can be a little bit less aggressive now. Down to 4 bars, but picking up another good wicket. You got 5 for 80 in the first innings. A pretty good display of bowling. Just in good areas here. That's a good swooping delivery, and that's Trap Smith LBW, 34 for 2. Well, 10 overs each. Peters will come in. The Peters can live up to their average. In round the bat, I think we're going to look to really hunt for some wickets. Gibbs a strike, 67 for 3. A good strike on English. Out for 13. Need Peters to step up because obviously don't want to tire out the seamers too much. Pretty hard fought contest at the moment, so they have won by an innings and 3 runs. A dominant performance there. It looks like SW District's in trouble losing that game, and Linda struggling a wee bit now too. Good wicket. Mulder gets the wicket of Dazorzi. 14. Around the wickets. And try and bowl in that rough. Three for 5. A long way to go for Western Province to save this game now. Birds and we want out. Batting out. We'll bring the man that got 2 wickets, Mafaka, into the attack early on. Here's how the attack. Gibbs will come in. Cutter and Gibbs. Getting the wickets, 190 for 5. It is very much looking to get those a few blows. 204 for 5, 167 needed. That's out of the question. It's just survival here. In round the bats, pitching it up. Peters. We are just looking. We don't really care about conceding runs. We're just going to pitch it up, get it into good channels. Bird to Peter, and look at that turn, and the wicket is finally fallen. Bird's resilient innings, this 82 off 207 comes to an end. Commons has did a good job though. Need to break that partnership. New ball will be taken, and it will go to Gibbs and Rabada. Good wicket, top of the off stump. Commons gone for 58. I'm going to bring it to an impressive left armour. He's going to come around the wicket. Oh, corker of a delivery from Gibbs, and it's 253 for 8. It's siding last error. Bricken and store. But it's Gibbs opening up an end, and we're 1 wicket away from victory. Just going to rotate it out. And a hard-fought win, but we've beaten Western Province here in the opening game of the First Class League. A win by 96 runs. Harms with a deserved man of the match, 200s in the innings, but credit where credit's due. Like, there were 8 wickets for Mafaka. Gibbs 447 at that later part of that innings. Has gotten us over the line here and just netted us our first win of the season. I'm really happy with that. They were the 7th place team last season. So not an easy game. Next game is against Eastern Province. So you guys won't see that game. You guys will next see us in action against probably the KwaZulu-Natal Coastal. So that will be the game you guys will see. Smash the like button, share with a friend. We'll see you next time for more Central Gauteng Cricket.